Right. So today we are going to discuss about the business analyst role, especially in commercial insurance, because as I already provided a lot of information about insurance, property casualty insurance, guideware business analyst, policy center, claims, billing. I have made a lot of, I uploaded a lot of session videos on guideware related stuff as part of property and casualty insurance in the channel itself. Uh, you can watch those whenever you get time. But today, my focus is the role of a business analyst, especially from the commercial insurance point of view. Uh, it's not specific for any a specific LOB, a line of business, because line of businesses can be of anything. But commercial insurance line of business is my focus. It's not only in one area. There will be many because you have personal auto, commercial property, home insurance, inland marine, commercial liability, right? There were many LOBs are there in insurance, property and casualty insurance side. So one of the core and important element or the domain that I have taken is called commercial insurance. Under P&C insurance, one of the core and important topic I can say, right? So as a commercial insurance, being a BA, when we are trying to understand about the commercial insurance, how this can be understood and what exactly commercial insurance is all about. It's I can say this is a subpart of property and casualty insurance domain as also. But the reason I am conducting this course due to the reasons behind the market needs because of the market need. Because if you see in the market, I'm not 100% I'm not relating, but to an extent possible, many insurance products across PNC domain, across irrespective of the country, irrespective of the type of company or the products insurance, were majorly into commercial side because commercial vehicles, commercial properties, manufacturing companies, businesses, right? So we transport goods from one place to another place, right? So there is an employee benefits and employee related welfare to be taken care of. So this market is more larger in property and casualty insurance domain. Of course, other areas also larger, but this is more compared to other areas. That's the reason why the motive behind conducting a session exclusive on commercial insurance, business analysis in commercial insurance. The reason is this. Now, what commercial insurance is? Because this is for the people who doesn't have any idea about what is commercial insurance. Commercial insurance, nothing but the kind of insurance that we provide protection for any kind of businesses, irrespective of the type and size of the business, against any kind of risk like something like property damage or any liability or any kind of cyber threats, employee injuries, right? So this is all against to the risk. This is related to protect that commercial insurance is used for. There were many key stakeholders like insurers are there, brokers are there, underwriting companies, policy holders. These are all the users or key stakeholders, I can say. Now, what being a business analyst we will be doing in business analyst in commercial insurance, we as a fundamental learning of understanding as a BRO, we act as a liaison between business and technical community. So we must be knowing about the business stakeholder, IT team, all that. At the same time, we need to gather and analyze requirements, preparing some documents, whether it can be business requirements or functional and non-functional requirements documents. All these things will be prepared by us as a BA. Next, we need to focus on understanding our different workflow process in commercial insurance. Of course, in PNC, commercial insurance, like something like policy administration, policy process, how the billing will be taken place, how the underwriting will be taken place, claims will be taken place. That kind of understanding will be must be knowing for any BA. Next, one of the core and important subject matter expertise now and then BA must be having to support with digital transformation initiatives, because many of the insurance products are moving towards digital transformation stage. So supporting the digital transformation initiatives in insurance platform is also one of the core and important. So these are the roles of a BA in commercial insurance is concerned. Now, what are the core responsibilities? Core responsibilities of a BA as follows. One is about the requirement gathering and stakeholder management. Next, process documentation, preparing some business requirements, functional use cases, all that. Functional requirements document, use cases, all that. Next, gap analysis, understanding between legacy and target system. That's where gap analysis come into picture. Next, user interface testing, which is the final phase of testing we do, followed by data mapping validations, ensuring compliance in regulatory frameworks. These are the core responsibilities as a BA in commercial insurance we need to do. Now, this is what generally the life cycle of a commercial insurance. Commercial life cycle, insurance life cycle will be of multiple things. One is about creation of new business and policy setup. For example, a customer wants some kind of policy for their business that is to be against to the risk uh, coverage so far. So we have to create a policy for that, right? So new business and policy setup is one of the first life cycle in commercial insurance. Second is underwriting and risk assessment. Whatever the underwriting and risk assessment process that we have identified so far. Followed by this policy issuance, right? So how are you issuing the policy? Billing and payments, claim management, renewals and endorsements. So this is the life cycle of a commercial insurance where BA will be involving in it, because these processes were already defined, irrespective of the company, irrespective of the size and the services that company provides. Whatever the life cycle process that I mentioned over here, these were already defined. So if there is any changes that are to be made into the existing process and all, as a BA, you need to identify. So for that, knowing about the flow process of all these, how the policy issuance will be taken place, billing or claims management, everything must be aware of. That's what claim insurance life cycle will be of. This is about the workflow, as I already mentioned you, right? So these are the different tools now and then we are using. Because as I already told you, I have made a lot of trainings on Guideware, right? So Guideware Business Analyst. I posted many of the videos also, you can see. And recently I have posted on Duck Creek, of course, not Majesco. On Duck Creek I have posted. So the core platforms, right? So tools and platforms used in BA, like you can learn a Guideware Business Analyst. At the same time, data reporting tools. This is an additional technical BA skill. Having knowledge over SQL, Power BI, Tableau is important. Next, to manage requirements and all, in agile environment, we are writing Jira, using Confluence for document collaboration, Jira for user stories, Confluence for document collaboration and all. And testing, we are using Jiffer to write test, Jiffer scale, right? So for test cases, etc. And application lifecycle management tool, generally we are using. Okay. These are the general tools that we use. So this is, as a business analyst in commercial insurance, one must be knowledgeable with. Okay, knowledgeable with one must be. This is what the exclusive codes that designed. Of course, this is part of property and casualties, but not complete property and casualty insurance, right? But major focus in the commercial insurance depends on the need in the market as a observer. Right? I might be wrong to an extent possible, but based on my observation, I see more market for commercial insurance, so that my focus is more on the direction. This is what the overall understanding over BA commercial insurance is concerned.